the vetting of our colleagues and then reject the vetting of the judge's nominee. I will not do that today. I won't do that tomorrow. I therefore consider all grounds of the minority leader as flimsy and hollow. I considered his objection to be frivolous, vexatious, unmeritorious, baseless on the facts, the rules, and the law. Therefore, I will accordingly dismiss the objection by the minority leader in limine. Thank you for your rapt attention.
Chairman, with the greatest respect to you, you don't have the power to dismiss a preliminary objection properly raised. You have responded to me. I have a right of reply, and then we put it to a vote. It's a decision. It is the House the committee that must resolve. That is how we take decisions. Chairman, if we are talking law, let's talk law. It is not within your right to say you have ruled. You don't rule on issues that come. You don't have the power. There is no such power in our standing orders. Even as a speaker, when a motion comes before the House, he relies on the decision of the House. It is not a matter for a ruling that you will say that you've dismissed with all those adjectives. I won't go there. Let me remind you on some important issues and reply to your response to me. Issue 1. The House did not pass any resolution.
Honorable Minority Leader, with all due respect, when you are making your submissions,
I kept quiet.
You called on me.
I didn't call on. I said resolve.
Rule
no,
on the
I didn't say rule. I said resolve. Don't get me wrong. No, resolve.
Honorable Minority Leader.
No, please.
Let your microphone be off.
No, Chairman, don't start your thing. Don't start it. And then finish and think you can control narrative. We are being very decent. Don't try it.
Minority Leader.
Don't start it, Chairman.
You did not move a motion before the committee. You raised a preliminary objection.
Rule. It's not a ruling.
And the preliminary objection is supposed to be ruled upon by the rules of the House.
No, which rule? Quote it. Quote which rule? Quote the rule. Quote it. If the standing order is here.
Yeah, so
mine is here.
Take your
no, majority leader, take your time.
No, take your
majority leader, he's capable.
No, take your.
He doesn't need a lawyer.
Please.
Let him. This is it. Rule it. Open.
Take your
open.
orders.
You people are taking this majority thing too far.
Open to 268.
You guys are taking this majority thing too far. No, we've not finished the argument. He cannot. Stop it.
Patrick.
You've had power. One day you may not have the power.
268.
Don't do this.
No, 268.
It's not fair.
Open it, 268. Please,
majority leader, stay out of this matter. Stay out of this matter. With ruling.
Open to 268.
It is not within his right to rule anything here.
Please.
What is he going to rule?
Open to 268.
I moved.
2683.
Yes. A motion was moved registering our preliminary objection. A motion was moved. We had a meeting with the clerk and him in his office. You were there. We all agreed that the nominee for the Supreme Court should be done in October. Clerk, he was there. We all agreed that let's do the nominees. So what changed? What changed? Why are you always frustrating everybody? Why are you taking the majority too far? And when we talk, we become victims. Why?
Please.
Why?
Please.
He can't rule.
Please.
We have to argue. It's a motion that we raised and stated our grounds.
Listen to others.
The preliminary objection was grounded on our motion. Don't do it.
You listen.
He did.
You listen.
You were my mate.
You listen.
You were my mate. I was called before you. I was called before you.
Chairman.
You were my steady mate.
Chairman.
And you know my law is unsoiled. So stop what you are doing.
It's very clear. Have you seen the order?
You know my law is unsoiled. You know, Eche. You know. Don't let politics, make you behave this way. I've raised. He cannot rule. He can't rule. Rule on what? It's a motion. He should tell me where he can rule. We have to take a decision and vote.
That person, please.
It's not fair. We have a right of reply. Let us reply. He shouldn't rush. Why are we doing this to ourselves? Why are we doing this to ourselves? It's not fair. Your own position in 2024, Ayariga, you were there. You said 14 days. Why 3 days?
Honorable
Why?
Minority Leader.
And when we react, you start shouting and threatening us.
Honorable.
And you start to threaten us. What's going on in this country? What is going on in this country? Under a reset. What's going on in this country? In today, Ghana, you can't talk. You can't talk. They will threaten you, frustrate you. That's what you are doing. That is what you are doing. Maintain your own principle. Maintain your own principle. You act out of political convenience. Where is your principle? Ayariga is here. He said 14 days on the 30th of July, 2024. What has changed? Honorable Ayariga.
Let me explain what has changed.
Honorable members, I don't know whether my brother, the minority leader, has listened to himself. You never said you are moving a motion, but you said you are raising a preliminary objection.
Honorable Afenyo, please, Chairman, I beg you. Please. Oh, please. I beg, please. Afenyo, I beg you. You see, we are all acting pursuant to the standing orders. Indeed, during the deliberations, I was the one who instructed him to ask Speaker whether or not we needed to move a motion pursuant to Order 3, I think? Yes. For the suspension of the standing orders so that the waiver applies to all the nominees. And Speaker said clearly that he didn't think it was necessary to move a motion to suspend the relevant standing orders because the recall specifically indicates what the recall is for. And he, as Speaker, had given us clear instruction what he wanted us to do. And in any case, what we wanted to do had been captured in the business statement, which had been adopted by the House. On the basis of that, I asked him not to move the motion because Speaker had said it was unnecessary. You cannot come today and fault us on the basis of not moving the motion. You are questioning our professional capabilities. We did not move the motion because Speaker said it was unnecessary and that this recall is to consider the nominations, and because the recall is only for 5 days, we should have all be fair. That you say that in the case of myself and Honorable Zaneto, because we are your colleagues in the House, you are willing to pat us on the back by, waving, and yet when it comes to the judges, you will not accept it. On what basis are you discriminating between us and the judges? If that's the case, I hand over back to you your approval so that we wait, and the same day that you are considering the judges, I will join them to be considered. That's what I will do, because it's not fair. We should treat each other fairly. Whether a member of a coordinated branch of government, the judiciary, or the executive, we need to treat everybody fairly. So I disagree with you. Secondly, on the authority of the chairperson of the committee, the chairperson is guided by the standing orders. And it says in Order 268, general functions of a chairperson of a committee. He sits here as chairperson of the appointments committee, not as first deputy speaker. And it says that 2683, the chairperson of a committee shall maintain order at a meeting of the committee and decide on each question of order. You have raised an issue of order 3. Yes. No. Order. No. To decide a question of order. A question of order is when somebody raises an objection on the basis of the order. Is that okay? That is what we mean when we say a question of order. But the first part of order relates to you being, rowdy, disorderly. So it says that the chairperson of a committee shall maintain order. So the maintenance of order relates to making sure that we all conduct ourselves properly before the committee, such as you cannot be speaking when the chairman has not given authorization to speak. That is disorderly conduct. Now, the second issue of order, the second issue of order is procedural questions raised based on our standing orders. So if anybody says, oh, you are violating our standing order, the chairperson is the person who is supposed to rule on it. So the chairperson is right in saying that this is not a matter for debate. You raise an objection, I give you the opportunity, you argue your case, I've listened to you, and I am ruling. And so he is perfectly within his authority under Standing Order 2683 to do this. So, my brother, this morning I said you are a nice man, you are a man of integrity. Just 30 minutes ago, you want me to withdraw my statements? We are pleading with you. These judges, if we treat them that way, we will not be fair. Honestly speaking, we will not be fair. Because it will look like we are self-serving as a parliament. We are willing to waive the rule for ourselves and our colleagues, and then not wait for them. We are willing to waive the rules for people who are being nominated to go and serve the president. But we are not willing to waive the rules so that people who are nominated to go and work with the Chief Justice, he too gets his people on time to work with. I don't think that is fair. That's discrimination. And for me, if you insist, I'll give you back your vetting this morning. And then, wait till the day that you are willing to vet them, then I'll join them to be vetted.